Lady Statesmen had their home opener on November 12th against Selma University here at Walter Sillers Coliseum. Let's see the highlights. Delta State looking for a win after going 1-1 at the West Florida tournament to start the season. First half, Seneca Walton takes the opposite of her normal role, passes to Anissa Jackson on the block. Becca Rux finds herself wide open in the paint, power dribble, and she banks it in, 12-2 Lady Statesmen. Rux again working toward a new career high, Delta State up 9. Guess who? Rux open again, another bucket, Lady Statesmen leading by 11. On the fast break, pass ahead to Walton. Defense gets a hand on it, but Seneca gets it back, goes to the other side of the glass and scores, 20-9 DSU. Rux challenged a little bit this time. First shot not quite there, gets her own rebound and tries from the other side. Another bucket for Rebecca Rux, Lady Statesmen up by 10. Off the miss, Kenesha Henry grabs the rebound, gives it to Randy Ball. She takes a step forward and hits the short jumper, 26-15 DSU. Lady Statesmen not seeing much resistance. Walton putting up more points in the paint, 17-point lead now. Seneca now getting a chance to show off her other skills. Passing gets to her just inside the three-point line. She drains the jumper. Second half action now, but more of the same. Delta State dominating at this point. Walton drives baseline, scores from underneath, 40-22 Lady Statesmen. Henry to Ball, another score in the paint. Ball out ahead on a fast break. This time, she decides to go all the way in, plays keep away from the defender and lays it in. 48-26 DSU. Ladies helping each other out here. Maisha Stewart to Ball. She goes for the shot. Stewart rebounds, puts it back in, 23-point lead. Alexis Ross unguarded, just inside the arc, plenty of time. She sinks the jumper. 57-32 DSU. Stewart again with the rebound and put back, using her long arms to grab the ball. Ashley Brown open now. Another nice jumper for the Lady Statesmen.
Excited to be at home. We only have 2 non-conference games that are at home. I thought we came out a little flat. I would want our players to be excited to play in front of their home crowd. I thought there was a good crowd here tonight to come watch and play. Probably a little jitters, especially with the newcomers, but it's good to get the first one out of the way and under our belt. I think you want to play how you've been practicing, and we've had some good practices lately. We've had a lot of intensity. We haven't gotten sloppy, and that's why I was disappointed in the first half, because I think Selma and Coach Rember did a good job, because they came out with, I think, a little more fire than us, talked a little bit more, had a little more effort than us, and that can't happen at any time, especially your first home game. Right, they're both nursing leg injuries. Shanae with her foot, and Chelsea is with her hand, with her wrist. Chattisty Hickman is also with her lower leg. So, on paper, that's 3 of our guards that we're going to be counting on a lot. So this was a good chance for some of our other guards to get some minutes to kind of get their feet wet in a college basketball game, and for us as a coaching staff to evaluate them and see what they can do.
Freshman Anissa Jackson has adjusted well. She scored 10 points and grabbed 4 rebounds.
She works hard, great attitude. I think she's kind of come in with a body that's built for college basketball, and is able to take some of that physical stuff that goes on during the game. And she's not one that's going to lack for confidence either, which is a good thing. Sometimes you have to rein her in a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that, because when you do rein her in a little bit, she listens to it. She has a great attitude, and she's done well in her first 3 college games.
In 3 games, Seneca Walton has scored 3 double-doubles.
Well-deserved Conference Player of the Week last week, and did again tonight in limited minutes. And she's able to score facing the basket, and she's able to score with her back to the basket. We'd like for her to work on posting up a little bit lower to the goal and not make it so hard on herself. But she had another good game tonight.
Sophomore Becca Rux completely surpassed her previous career high. She scored 24 points against Selma.
She's worked in the weight room. She's worked when we've run. She's quicker. She's lighter on her feet. She's able to get off the floor one time after another, and she's playing with confidence right now. And when she moves her feet and posts up, it's hard to get around her and hard to guard her. And I expect some teams are going to double team her. She has to learn to take care of the basketball and be able to pass the ball out of double teams.
Coming off the big win, the Lady Statesmen have more than a week until they see action again.
It comes at a great time. We're going to have to. Defensively, I definitely think tonight Selma came out with more energy than us, and we're going to have to correct that on the defensive end, and we're going to have to find some production from our guards. We're really getting some scoring production from our post players, but we're going to have to get some consistent shooting and some consistent passing and communication and some confidence from our guards.
The Lady Statesmen take an 83-41 win over Selma University. They hit the court again at Walter Sillers Coliseum on November 26 to take on Belhaven University. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. For GoStatesmen.com, I'm Caroline George.